kid in like a predominantly black area, so you know when I hear people say Elvis was racist, Elvis was this, and I'm like, no, I come from that same background. Did you, what you grew up with, you soak in the culture you grew up in, especially at that age range. And then at some point I'm like, am I watching his biopic or am I watching my own? Because like that scene where you're reading a comic book and he had that lightning bolt on, I'm like, I see myself, with the Power Ranger costume at that age, and then that scene where like Archer Crusoe singing "That's Alright, Mama." And
hey, you guys.
That church tent.
Shouts out to Mr. Static TV. Thank you for giving these guys so much love today. Joaquin Muerta. Hey, there's your man over there.
The same day I discovered hip hop was also my birthday at church, so.
So they're hand in hand.
Yeah, they went hand in hand.
So,
yeah.
We are so excited to have this legend in here with us. Oh my God.
Man, I feel like I don't know enough about you. But I'm gonna learn.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, I was gonna see if we had another something to hold it, but you got it, so that's good.
Yeah. So,
shouts out to Agony Live. Thanks for jumping in on the live. We got the legend right there.
Might be considered nerd culture.
Oh, I like
Mickey. Joaquin said he saw you at the MLK March.
But I'm
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We live right there. We live right there at Spriggsdale and MLK.
At the march or at Pittman Sullivan and everything?
Oh, did you see him at the march or at Pittman Sullivan, Joaquin?
Nerds, back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing the skateboard things. And this is the first time in 15, 20 years anybody has, okay, man, I'm a nerd of rap. He did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was on the Sprite Liquid mix tour with the Nerds and Jay-Z. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, was it Pittman's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's dope. It was a decent turnout.
Ooh.
It was a decent turnout. We got Deacon Rap up here.
How you doing? Oh, wait, no, don't show me. I'm not in a cosplay. I feel naked.
You're okay.
I'm not in cosplay. You can't see me in cosplay.
You may not be in cosplay, but you're always in character.
That's true. That is very true.
Because you're what?
I'm the JDM riding, Falcon Sword flying, cosplay wearing, woo, no life weapon, woo, otaku rapping, son of a bitch.
That's right.
Hip hop entertainment.
You
woo.
fucking right.
Really
Yeah.
good. I walk that
Yeah. Like,
Deacon's a firecracker.
like one
I can
time.
hear the energy.
One time during opening ceremonies at a con, and I'm walking the stage, I just had to do it. Now, as all of you, I know all of you see the Pink Ranger around me. That's right, ladies. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next. I know. Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't know the wrestling thing, so just one time I was at a show, and some dude came up on stage, like, in the middle of a song, and I'm like, cut the music. Who the hell is this Rudy Prudy? And he's like, and he goes up to Mike, and he's like, oh, it doesn't matter who you are. And then everyone's like, oh, and they don't realize, yeah.
He's a star like the boy. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, you remind me of you gonna be a novelty like that, or if you're not already. When I run a job, I think novelty when I meet you. Already.
Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Big. I don't know who good up
That's
there,
a
but
good.
it's
Hey, Hayes
normal.
210. Thank you for jumping in on the live.
Yeah, it's like
And the edges, thank you for jumping in as
for me,
well.
it's like you're embodying the character. You're not just putting on a costume and walking around Comic-Con.
Yes, Joaquin, the show did happen at Reggae Bar. We were not there. I don't know if it was a good turnout or not.
Like I am meeting the White Ranger, not the actor, but the actual White Ranger.
Right on.
Hey, Jarrell, thank you for jumping into the live. We got the legends right here, and I hope you're tuned in on the radio station as well.
Mumford and Son.
Mm-hmm.
I like listening to great writers.
You like who?
Great writers.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, to hear another form of music, I just want to sit down and, get
CW Boulevard, welcome.
Thank you.
maybe,
yeah.
maybe we can do something new.
For real.
I like to learn something new.
I'd be down.
Yes.
And, what's it called? This is something I do with people. It's like if we do a song together, right? Part of my deal is I like performing live. So if I'm in your city performing at a con, if you're okay with it, I also like bring people on to the conventions and we perform at the conventions.
Look at Deacon
Like
working.
when I was at IkiCon, I wasn't gonna have a second person, but then I had the idea for a costume change, and there's a guy in Houston named Nevis Tyler. Dude cosplayed when he performed, and he got into some Houston gig that said no to me. So I'm like, I need to bring this guy to my table before someone scoops him up, or like we have to start finding each other for
Black Mexico,
convention spots.
hey, welcome into the live. I
And
just
then,
saw
like,
your
my
message,
friend Mercedes,
and I
she,
did hear
really
the
needed a
song.
push.
I need to
So
listen
when we
to
were
it
at
more. We've been really, really
WHCon, I
busy,
brought her on, my
but I
friend
need
Julia
to
brought
listen
on,
to it more because I
and-
think there was one
Yeah.
more adjustment.
Well,
But we're about to go on live now, y'all.
For more information, students can call Alabama College's Department of Public Safety weather hotline at 210-485-0189. Additional information and a link to sign up for Alamo Alerts is online at ksym.org.
All right, here we go. It's the Urban Suite on KSYM 90.1 FM, D Major, Cheryl Meadow, and as promised for our open mic session this evening, a true hip hop legend and a visionary that I can say.
Most
Definitely.
definitely.
Let's greet Big V of Nappy Roots into the studio, as well as King of the Beatz.
What up? What happened? Kicking the beats, bam, bam in the building.
How are y'all doing?
Man, just blessed getting all this culture in a few days.
Yeah.
Seen the bipolar weather just like Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
But the food got me. I know I've gained 6 pounds.
Welcome to San Antonio.
I did have Big Red and Barbacoa.
I ate Billy. Who barbecue was that today? Billy Miller.
Bill Miller.
I had yesterday. I ate a King's ransom. Where were we at yesterday?
Some kind of bar.
Oh, we were over there. At Bentley's
We were at Bentley's
We was at
on
Bentley's,
Broadway.
Toe up.
Tore up. Shouts out to Jesse. Thank you so much for the love and the drinks, and True North for coming out and showing much love over there, and for letting us have the meet and greet over there.
It was
Man.
just really home going and coming, and felt like a football game, drinking, and they were frying fish.
Yeah.
Lord,
It was good. It was good. It was nice.
It was epic. A good night, epic.
Avar stopped through there. Mr. Will stopped through there. It was great.
There was some good folks in there.
Yes.
Man, I'm loving San Antonio, meeting a lot of folks on the way, and thanks for the love y'all shown me.
Oh, of course.
And man, I just, I feel home away from home, and just back at it, dropping off new music, and learning to do it a different way. I've had a 10-year hiatus, been raising kids. Now I'm back with that.
Now you're all the way ready.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. You know, you got to take a little bit of time off, live some life, and come back with these amazing stories like you're giving us on your new E EP.
Got to. I got
Dude.
to. And like I said, thanks for the ear. And just wanted to blow fresh air, like when we drop Watermelon Chicken and Grits from left field. Well, this one is the 5 mic kind of goulash.
Yeah.
And little garlic bread coming out first. And we just, happy hour. Want to do day parties and all the hippies and hear all the true love and who makes the city this and who makes the city that. Everybody who's out on day shift.
Yeah.
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 You know,
Yeah.
once I go home at 7, that's it.
I hear you. So, give us a little bit of background. Originally, what part of Kentucky?
Bowling Green,
Bowling Green.
Corvette City, Greater Nashville, home of the Corvette plant, Hilltoppers, Nappy Roots, Ali, KFC. Now I'm Vito Banger. Man, I just been Nappy Roots, like I said, I'm gonna brief you up and bring you where we at.
Yeah.
We got together in college in my small town.
Mhm.
They were going to college in my small town. I had already had to come home on another assignment.
Okay.
But these were the people who were leaving and shaking and doing things on the yard. And there was a guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Yeah.
from L.A.
Mhm.
that went to college at Western. We got him some of that music. He went out to L.A. Boom, A&R's there's Mike Kern, VP of A&R and Electric,
Right.
signed Nappy Roots in 98. Went on the Chitlin Circuit tour with Trick Daddy, 8-Ball MJG, learned the ropes. And then 2000, been on fire since out now. And Nelly opened the sea with Country Grammar, and then it's been on ever since, man.
Man.
And so I left the road, man, in 12 to raise the kids. Old lady dropped the babies off over at mama's and never looked back. So I decided, you know, a man with no future die silent. So,
Right.
so you want to do it at least the way you think it ought to go. So I took those young folks' life, and we got college graduates and all-American ball players and things like that. And God had really smiled on my family. And it gave me a lot more to write, you know, dealing with youth, shaping young people's lives. Started doing the Breathe Light a Chance program for kids who probably couldn't get into music into the studio.
Yeah.
So been working like a dog and having fun with it, and was kind of a weed man before I met Nappy Roots.
Mhm.
So I went and got a QR code, a QA code. I designed it
Mhm.
to have my tutorial, and I wanted to place it on reefer and gummy bears and mushrooms and things to where I can't sell a record, but this is what I know how to sell.
Mhm.
So I combine the music with the hustle, and I know 11 million people. So I come to the first place that ever played a Nappy Roots record, San Antonio, Texas. And
Seriously. This
seriously,
is
this is the first market that ever played out now. Virginia
wow.
was next. So
Oh, wow.
so this ain't no coincidence. You
Not
know?
at all.
So it's like, man, come back, get with the people with longevity that stayed at it.
Mhm.
And maybe y'all can talk now and figure out how things need to go
Yeah.
from here. So here I is, D. Yeah.
And we appreciate you being here, man.
Right.
Explain some of the earlier struggles before you guys got signed. You know, trying to put the work in.
But for us, it was everybody was stealing our tapes. Notice I said tapes.
Yeah, I
cassette
remember.
tapes. It's
I
been
remember
that
those
long.
days. It's been a while, yes.
Yeah, and we had a mom and pop spot, so we put our name on sorority and fraternity colors,
Mhm.
and so Nappy Roots was like a novelty, and you know that, AKA green and pink and a Q and then an alpha,
Yeah.
and then Delta and all the girls. I didn't give you a lambda, or mega mu. You know, get you a Nappy Roots shirt on with your color.
Right.
You know, so we were doing that in Atlantic. Like I said, they came the first swing. I wrote a song called Country Roads,
Mhm.
and we've been just at it ever since. And so after a while, you know, you walking past Ludacris, Jeezy, and it's like, shit, I wrote not many good songs they did. I ain't, you know, I ain't got what I think I need to have capital-wise.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't sit down as men and make sense of it in our young age.
Mhm.
So I just walked off for a second and moved to Tampa for some clear air.
Tampa.
Yeah, I hadn't been in the room with none of the Nappy Roots members in 10 years.
Mhm.
So we've had a long time at it. So just been regrouping, man, writing albums. Went and did the last album with Rico Wade
Oh wow.
and the Dungeon Family, and
Yeah.
they did the whole
that's
project,
legendary.
Nappy.org, and I was telling them about my struggles and about how I wanted to do a solo career, but the money has never made sense with who I am.
Mhm.
And he was like, I got my nephew Future, I'm working on his project, and I got everybody in Atlanta in front of you, boy. I got, you know, I'm Rico the organizer, no, you know, we doing project. So I went and he said, I tell you what, you know all I know, and I'm going to teach you. and then you're gonna go to Kentucky and you're gonna do your own thing. So instead of sitting at an Atlanta table, I went home, created Kyng of the Beatz, and then met his father at the gym. And this cat, being around Kanye West and you be around Raphael Sadiq, David Banner, and the big boys.
Right.
And he said that his first swing, and I'm do it again, boy. And he dropped 3 or 4, and then I said, well, you got one more. Well, it's been 40, now. So we getting quite a chemistry. Mm-hmm. And then he's more the pattern guy, more the hook guy, and we do beats, production, and put the wah good times on it. So just putting good folks in the same room at the same time.
Oh yeah. Hey y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with Big V coming up. We're gonna get into a track from Big V right now with Jumper.
Oh man, you gotta shoot your jumper. Feel like Steph Curry and the Oracle.
Oh yeah.
Sam Cassell when he used to get close.
Oh yeah.
Kenny the Jet.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey y'all, stay tuned. We got more coming up. Do not go anywhere. This is the Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
Wow. Fist Coalition, thank you for jumping in on the live. That's dope. Trey Beyond 2, what's up? He says, much respect.
Nice.
Right on.
Young boy say, hey OG, what would it sound like if you done a record with
I just see Run DMC at that library when it was next to Aerosmith. Walk this, I'm gonna shoot my jumper. I'm gonna shoot my jumper. If I miss rebound.
All right, guys. I gotta head out. Could we get a picture before
Let's
I
get
go?
one.
All right. You wanna get closer to the microphone?
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, call me Sire. Burn my key.
But now we can't see Bam Bam and. Okay. Let's get it done. Okay, awesome. I'll tag you guys in.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I'm sure we're gonna be in the same room soon.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you too, Bam Bam.
Mrs. Static TV, thank you for jumping in. And thank you for showing love today. That was so wonderful. Deacon, you want to take a piece of coffee cake home?
Sure.
Yeah, because I'm going to go cut some up and bring it in.
Gotcha, because it's like I didn't want to cut it before they got
Yeah.
I'm about to go home and get a little lip.
Oh, I'm getting to it tomorrow, the next day.
So y'all got a interview tomorrow. I guess is it through Zoom or whatever? With TJ out of Phoenix?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He stays busy himself.
Yes, sir.
He's always doing something. So that'll be a good interview.
I came a meeting Wednesday with Icon and Jacob, and something we're doing Thursday or Friday. I gotta go back and look at the calendar.
This is gonna be one of my questions when I ask, but I'm gonna ask it right now. How did y'all get meet up, start working with each other? How did that work out?
Ran into his father at the gym. I was working out.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he couldn't get off of work.
Yeah.
But,
Life happens.
I saw him in there, and we were working with another artist at the time, and we wanted to get him on the mixtape. I'm like, well, I've seen him at the gym, so I'm one of those nuts. Like I walked up and tapped Suge Knight on the shoulder when I was there. Hey man. So I just wanted, hey man, I got this dude to rap. My son produced and stuff. And my friend, he was like, well, let me hear something. Well, here you go.
Okay.
been collecting since what, 2008?
Long time now.
2008?
Yeah.
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was leaving the group for a long time, and then Good Day came out,
Mm-hmm.
so I stuck around a little while, did a promo,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wound up leaving anyway.
Well,
Yeah, I just was
Things
ready
happen.
for my own.
things happen.
Yes, sir.
Things happen. Sometimes you gotta just focus on what you gotta do. So.
Yes, sir.
This is Mr. Will, one of the guys we met yesterday. He's the one who we
your
suggested
hat
about
on.
the Airbnb.
Okay. Marlon?
That's right. I mean, yeah,
With
Marlon.
your hat
Okay,
on.
see, I know him as Marlon. I didn't know him as Mr. Will.
I told you he rapped. I told you he rapped, and I told you he wouldn't tell you he rapped.
No, he
This
didn't.
motherfucker's hard.
Sounded good, too.
Dude,
Thank you.
you are welcome. Marlon is the shit. He's got a great voice.
Thank you.
There you go. You are welcome. Slide back in here.
With
Deacon's
the,
back
with the
there.
graham cracker crust, cinnamon taste.
And that's
No,
the
it don't
cinnamon
taste-
sugar stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I thought it was graham crackers. First.
Yeah, I would have never thought they came out of him. He
No.
got soft spoken and stuff.
Yeah, he was just cool.
What time y'all fly out?
5:35 in the morning.
Oh, shoot.
5:30.
But we figured by the time we go here, we go back to the Airbnb.
5:30 is an option.
We'll shoot over.
We got another flight.
No, you're
bro.
gonna make me switch. We working one down at 12.
But either way, it's the first.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. I gotta get home. I like being home on the first.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that go.
Yes, that's when all the business got to be done.
Yeah, I gotta be home on the first. I like to be home. I don't have to. I feel like I'm winning if I can make it that day.
Let's see, are we on the playlist?
Was it Steph Curry right here?
Oh, this is Fist Coalition, who is in on the live right now. Shouts out to you.
I would like to ask them how the hell they hooked up with the Cricket House.
Okay,
Okay.
Fist
How'd y'all-
Coalition,
yeah,
who's
how'd y'all-
in the live
yeah,
right here.
How'd y'all get over King Cricket?
How did that happen? You've got to tell us. And if you ever come through San Antonio, you've got to come up to the radio station. Playing Made 95. Welcome to the live.
Looking for the people.
Huh?
Oh, I've never met him. I want to meet him.
I met Crooked Al. He was with Tech Nine in Florida. Hobson was there as well.
Nice.
It was like 11 or 12 in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's back when Tampa would have a show like every other.
Y'all had Spice One up before too, right?
Yeah, Spice has been up here. That was a really good interview. He was up here for like 4 hours.
Spice.
Like, and any artist listening who wants to know how to get your music on the show, send us a DJ service pack. If you don't know what that is, Google it or inbox me and I'll tell you.
DJ service
or you can go on one of my little videos and learn about it. But send us your music, because we can't play you unless you send us your music. See, Fist Coalition sent us their music. We're breaking it right now. Yeah, we're actually breaking this joint.
And it got a hop to it too.
Yeah. And then we're breaking another one of your joints right after this.
Man, I'm in love. Feel like Valentine's Day.
He told me that's his birthday.
When is your birthday? You said
Valentine's Day.
Aquarius. Oh, Jesus. What?
February's over after Valentine. Seems like though.
Wow.
My little brother, he just shakes his head at my birthday. How? That's what he How?
Of all the days.
Of all the days. Coldest night where I'm from on record.
Wow. To match one of the coldest motherfuckers walking.
Huh? God is able.
Yeah.
He made Hennessy and fried fish.
Shut up. That's fat girl language. Stop it.
That's the only way I talk. Yeah, my mama was one of them. Best lemonade.
A full list of courses and deadlines are online at ksym.org.
All right.
Here we go.
Y'all ready? Here we go. KSWAM College, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite. D Major, Cheryl Metal, Big V, King of the Beatz, in the studio with us. So I was asking earlier, how did y'all connect? You, Big V, your dad? How did it come about?
My dad used to work out at this gym, the same gym that he used to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, he was kind of telling him how good I was. Excuse my voice, I got a cold. Telling him how good I was at the production thing. And he finally got me a listen. And ever since then, it's just been on his own.
No, yeah?
Yeah, 15 years now.
And I know you're in the back. Shouts out to Patrick. You say you literally just tapped him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Just tapped him on the shoulder. Wow.
If you don't shoot your jumper, you can't play, can you?
You gotta shoot the jump. Worst shot you can shoot is the one you didn't shoot at all. So it's just been the chemistry, and it's a Kentucky thing. It's a nice fit, and it's got that sound. It's as lazy as Texas, but the drum make you think you're in Atlanta, you know, and still the guitar and 808 of Kentucky. So it kind of kept Lionel Richie's sound, just left the Commodores.
Man.
Big V.
And it said this was in 08.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
So been working on the chemistry a while, you know, to make sure. So that's why I say we got several tracks and just tons and tons and tons of music.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing a lot of acting and, you know, just getting feet wet and getting traction on the ground, like how to sell this. And doing music and great music is one thing, and branding music is one thing, but to actually know how to turn it around, and to come to the first market, like I said, that ever played Nappy Roots record was San Antonio, then it jumped to Virginia, and then you know music.
So y'all connected in 08, but exactly how long have you been actually producing?
I've been producing since 01. The other half of Kyng of the Beatz, he's been producing since like early 90s. I ain't gonna say his age and nothing like that. Shout out to Mama's boy. He couldn't make it, but yeah, I've been about 21, 22 years now.
Man, and from what I've seen, y'all have put in work.
A lot of work.
I mean, a lot of work. A lot of well-known artists.
Yes, sir.
In case people are not familiar, run it to them.
Spice One, Daz Dillinger, Yin Yang Twins, Young Bug, of course Big V from Nappy Roots.
From the original School Up Click.
Who?
Lil O.
Lil O.
Fit bag.
Classic.
50 feet. Oh man, I was around when they signed that record. at Atlantic, Mike Kyng.
Smart man. That was a hit.
Yeah, I was around when he shot that video.
Young Buck.
I said Buck.
I said Buck. Cujo.
Cool.
You also lady. It was a plug.
Y'all have been putting in work.
Oh yeah.
So how's it feel to be working with this gentleman right here? Because I know the chemistry and the synergy's got to be ongoing.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. There's a lot of people try to do the same thing. They just ain't have what it takes. Maybe the talent was there, but the mind wasn't there. Maybe the mind was there, but the talent wasn't there.
Yeah.
I had it all.
And for me, you know, I give you 2 or 3 lobs if you can't dunk. Now you know, I get to looking like Cedric on Barbershop. I wish my cousin Lionel was out. You know, you know, your finger going up there, but you ain't. You remember when he said that? So definitely though, man, Bam holds his weight, and we get more experience and more chemistry as we bounce off each other. I produce records as well by myself solo, and then we go at them as a tandem. So it's always, you know, something different. And he made that record. I know tomorrow. I know what he gonna do when he come in.
Yeah.
Listen to it, and you know, so it be shaking.
At this point in time, what do you see as far as talent come out of Kentucky in your personal opinion?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
We got Bryson Tiller, we got Jack Harlow, ESTG. So I think the lanes are being studied in Kentucky.
Okay.
Now that the talent is surfacing. And for a while it was 25 years in just Nappy Roots. And, you know, it was kind of hard on artists trying to find their way after such a label had success with this group. And they expected this to be the sound where Kentucky borders 5 states.
Right.
So Louisville's more like Indianapolis, and Lexington's more like Ohio, and Bowling Green's more like Nashville.
Okay.
Ashland is more West Virginia. Illinois, that's Paducah. So it borders all 5 different states.
He says all kind of styles.
Yeah. And so
that's nice.
So I think, you know, that's where it's starting to come out, because in Bowling Green, 10 miles down the road, we got Key Sweat, Athena Cage, Nobody.
Right.
You know, and you go north and there's Kiki and Avant. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you, girl. You know. Yeah. And then Player, Cheers to You.
Yeah, Player for sure.
Static Measures, and then Black and Smoke still sang with
Drew Hill. Right?
With Drew Hill. So, you know, in Kentucky, it's always going to be somebody doing something. And just to be one of its first rappers, Double XL, top 10 rap voice of all time. And they still walk down those corridors and they still, there's the old man in the jumper. You know. So still practicing Miyagi Dojo after 25 years. That old wax on, wax off technique.
Man.
2-headed hook with a bunch of feeling. Got a lot of it.
Man. Like I said, for quite a while, like I said, the only artist that anyone really knew on a large scale would be Nappy Roots or Cunning Linguist.
Yeah,
those are the main
Deacon,
two.
and you know, we did a song before I left town,
Mm-hmm.
and like 10 years ago, really cool cats, Cunning Linguist, and they've been around, and that's Lexington. You see what I'm saying? And then Black Coffee, Mine No Slick. Me and him as an engineer, we still cool, and it's All Gravy and Grits, and then Rob Jackson, who came out with Boom Boom Boom. I met him at a Spring Bling before I even knew they rapped in Lexington.
Really?
Yeah, we at Spring Bling. He's there with Universal doing this thing. He was like, "Hey," I was like, "Where you from, boy?" Lexington. Lexington. Seen you, you know, we've been on the chilling circuit for years, but that'll let you know Kentucky's so spread out, and everybody back then hip hop wasn't in it. So now we come to a more mature breeding ground for doing music business the old-fashioned way. Yeah. And Texas got a way of doing its own thing. So I come to get with two of the best. We talking about years behind the controls and to really hippie it up. And we want to bring bluegrass to Texas and everybody else. And
we need it and they need it.
So now instead of just doing music, we coming in with healing. If you're a sativa guy, an indica girl, or a gummy, or a mushroom, and some people microdose and been hooked on opiates, or has had hard lives with trauma, and music's the most soothing thing that I found for a feeling. I don't care if church girl want to cry and break down his gospel. Right. Blues man, he need a dirty cup and a bar he can't see all the way down. So learning those things about music and how it is within life, and just okay, now I'm ready and mature enough to, I guess, get in front of the camera that I once ran from. Like I've been around everybody and like, man, when you gonna drop? I didn't know I was supposed to lead a group after you drop a hot verse that they know. G's on the stage with Boys in the Hood for one verse. And having a boy, you ain't gone yet? When you going? You know, and I'm like, wow. Okay, now I'm ready. I get it. So here we are.
Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got new music coming up right now from C. Shreve with the Professor and certain ones. But first, Big V with Getting Money.
Hey, I don't get mad.
Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
Okay, we have a question on the live from Landmine World. They're asking, how many albums did they sell on the Watermelon Grits album?
Technically 2, but Napster came.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Downloaded legally 11 million times the second album. So then we was kind of in a situation with Atlantic. Like, here's what we want to do with the crew. And they cut a picture in half. 3 members fell to the floor and they wanted to put a girl in the group, make us the cool Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, hell no.
But the other 3 guys wasn't writing records and hadn't wrote a hook. So he was, dissected it, and then he had to kind of feed one and starve the others, and then...
Oh, that's not good.
So it just kind of went, belly up. By the time Good Day was there, we was no longer friends, Like, it was, let's record the album without V. Let's try, and it was, everybody was ready to try something else because they were from the city, I was from the country. And you know how you being from Louisville or the city, and that country boy got y'all saying y'all from there. So it was kind of, I kind of seen the flag that they were catching their own.
Yeah.
But it was just,
So now most of them based around Atlanta right now?
Yeah, they moved to Atlanta. I just think country boys in a metropolitan area is like a tiger in a cage. You know what I mean? You're a country boy. You don't know nothing about that southern heritage down there.
Who don't?
I'm talking about
I was about to say
those northerners. You a tech, you know what I mean? You out here in southern where they from the city of northern Kentucky. Right.
Yes, sir.
That's not good for our, So to each his own. This is what I do. This is what we do. I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. And this is my DNA. So just stay with what I did. We don't have to change the wheel.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
Anything from the guys today?
No, I just checked. Nothing yet. Wise King, thank you for jumping in on the live. So good to see you. Wise King. Okay. Yeah. Yes, this is Dem Boys. You fucking right there. You fucking right. And Miss Shelby, I love you, bitch. You give me life too. I hope you've been okay. I haven't seen you in forever. Since what? Dude's fucking album release.
Who's else?
What Guy who's got the OnlyFans. Young Fingers.
Young thing.
Young Fingers. I think I haven't seen you since that album release. And that's funny. I was just looking at that picture of us the other day and thought, God, we're cute. Wow.
All right. Hip hop. Boom bap.
Yes.
C. Shreve.
C. Shreve the Professor.
Nope. North Carolina, right?
I believe it's North Carolina.
Hip hop.
Sound like they did. Maybe Raleigh too.
You know about Raleigh. My fault.
Yeah, it's right. I like a little Tar Heel.
Tobacco Road.
Is there a store, anything near here? Sure.
Huh?
Is there a store, anything near here where I could go get him some, like, for the store up? That won't get lost.
The Exxon over here.
Straight down this street.
Yeah, you can go straight down until it gets to.
Yeah, because you're parked on this side.
No. This side. I'm parked on this side.
Let me find the address.
Did you guys move over to this side?
No, I parked over there. From the store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I saw one of the vehicles pull up on this side.
They're not moved.
And I was like, ain't a car in the
Okay.
house. I was like, ain't a car in the house.
You need some like a spray, right?
Landmine says, thanks for giving the platform and tell him, oh no, hell yeah, done it and done it. Yes.
sure.
And we played that song earlier too.
For sure.
I'm trying to think. Normally I have drugs with me.
Usually I do. Left them in the car. These last 2
I've got
hours.
Flexeril,
keep
that's
me
not
in
going
the
to do
chip.
anything for you.
Make him sleep.
Yeah, we'll make him sleep.
Actually, if you leave here,
Uh-huh.
you go up this way
Uh-huh.
until the street ends, because it'll hit the main drag, and make a left. There's a Circle K. Not even. I wouldn't even say I ate them. Right up here, this should be open. You should be able to do some stuff there.
I'll just text you when I get back. Somebody can let me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just,
I can come right back down the street too, right?
yes.
Okay.
Is it a change of weather? Allergies?
Just out of a Christmas. I don't even feel like stepping
It's like I said, it's elm cedar season around here.
Yeah, and San Antonio is the allergy capital of the United States because, you know, that circle the Germans built for us, it's also in a bowl, so all the allergens fall in. And y'all came here right at that season. Mountain cedar makes you feel like you have a flu or a cold, but you don't. But it just makes you feel like it.
Yeah, I don't feel too sick. I'm not getting worse. It's just, I'm ready to go. It's so cold out here.
Yeah, it'll do that. Oh, the certain ones?
Yeah.
Certain ones.
A lot of hip hop.
What's that?
I said a lot of hip hop.
Oh yeah. Good stuff a little bit everywhere.
Yeah, his show is underground hip hop, R&B, and surprises galore is the tagline.
Wow.
So sometimes they get surprises.
Underground hip hop. We used to. There's a place in Atlanta. See, I used to see the Beat Nuts. I know the Tabernacle, but that's crossover acts. There was this place over on the east side, like by Little Five Points.
Okay.
And we live right down the street from Walters in the Martyr Center,
Yeah.
right at the Hit Factory. That was a little, like a service road with a couple of warehouse bars, and everybody would just go hip hop, grunge,
Yeah.
most nights over there.
That's dope.
This reminds me of the Village in New York. You know what I
Yes.
mean? You know, where everybody got on the black and the army jacket, and you know, and everybody's just hip hop and mics with chords. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Didn't I say New York? I said West Side of Harlem.
You hit up a lot of shows out there, or you just pretty much, like I said, day artists and chill?
Yeah, my new thing, now that I'm 40 and don't want to, man, right here, like tonight, I couldn't be ready to go out. You know,
Right.
I ain't into that mode no more. And them people are just buying drugs. They ain't, you know, I'd rather have the daytime buying. All could be in the house.
Yes, Wise King, let us know when you're going to be fighting. We would love to come out and root you on, see you in a match. Yeah, this cat, he's an artist also, but you got into the cage fighting and stuff, I think about 3-4 years ago. And he's just been on it, just whooping ass. So yeah, we want to see you when you come out here. Hell yes.
I want to see.
He said he's going to be in Texas March and April
Okay.
Right on.
fighting. We want to be out there. Let me know if you're taking sponsorships. We can help. We can be a sponsor also.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
And I'll keep an eye on my phone for Patrick.
KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major, Cheryl Metal, Big V, King of the Beatz in the studio with us. So, your approach, as we were just talking about a whole bunch of stuff. The day party.
The day part.
Yeah. Give us
11
a concept.
o'clock done got too late. 10 o'clock, are you out of your mind? 9 o'clock, I just don't know. 8 o'clock, some other time. 7, I'm going to do something else. Let me bring that into a trip.
Yeah.
My peak hours when you're 40 starts about 4 to 6. Let's have a day party. You know, and just the peak of my hours. I want to get off work, maybe catch a drink, slice of pizza, wet nap, you know, and dance, spray on a few, you know.
Yeah.
But I want my shoes off by 8. So I want to meet with the hippie crowd and let's go up. Mushroom and gummy berry, play us a day set, and really just hang out and kick it at our peak hours.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 45, you know, you about 6 o'clock, you better go to talking to you. You know, by 7, you know, you don't have the Uber lined up and a takeout bag. And you done got your, you know. So that's what I'm into, man. As many day parties as I can do a year. And just to go to each hood and, you know, Nappy Roots had 11 million acquaintances.
Yeah.
And just said, let's smoke. Let's jam and do music and hippie. Maybe I know something that somebody with you needs to know and vice versa.
Right.
And then we can do it together. So that instead of coming out, hey man, I'm hip hop and I know, you know, that ain't where I'm at no more. I just want to do it my age, my way, really fast, early. And Good Day, it's on Walmarts and all the other good feeling things. And most of the better feelings I've known and really bump into happen about 5:30 at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Or at a happy hour, you know, at the bar and grill.
Right, absolutely.
Flatbread somewhere, you know, brisket in Texas. But so I want to do that, man, and just bring out people my age. Like I like Tweet, Southern Hummingbird, go to Carolina, and bump into Timbo, and and remember old times, and come down to Texas with y'all, and keep it moving, and out in New York, and 420 out there, and really get with Busta Rhymes and some other people that I've known way back when, and let everybody know the Fat Kid's back with a brand new bag, and just to really have fun as much as you can at 40 years old, and being an empty nester and all, and I'm ready to celebrate.
Good deal. We're gonna go and take a break, but when we come back at the top of the hour, I do want to get into the business.
The biz.
Yes.
The biz.
So we're gonna get into top of the South.
Top of the South. Kentucky.
Yes.
Not quite Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Not an Indiana Hoosier, but top of the South. Just where it all starts. Where Nelly split the sea in St. Louis, and 4 hours away, Atlantic Records come running. And it was already there. They just put the light on it.
Yeah.
And so we representing that, just tailgating and as much beer as you can get out without somebody bringing you home. And bones and all that good top of the South and everything that tailgating bring, and being grown and liberty, and you've worked all week.
Yes.
And that's what this is about.
Good. All right, y'all. Don't go anywhere. We got more with Big V and King of the Beats here, and a lot more music to enjoy. So just hold tight. Don't go anywhere. The second hour of the Urban Suite is coming up next.
I'm gonna go get Patrick.
So I said all of it is different, but it's all got a, like that reminds me of Young MC. And don't just stand there, bust the move, one of the ones where you like, all right.
When the beat came in, it's like, oh, this one was riding.
Yes, sir.
This one's right there for sure.
Yeah.
I know y'all gotta be back eventually, but is there anything that y'all haven't done or are interested in doing when y'all do your part?
Just definitely doing a lot of acting, doing films, and definitely just want to learn to do numbers for ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, like, okay, you taught us the skill to make these big records. Now it's time to get with somebody who know how to sell them and the turnaround on that.
Yeah. Hopefully some of the connections we made for y'all, turns out good, How comfortable was the Airbnb? Like I said, I have not been up there to actually see it.
Totally cool.
Yeah.
Once I turned on the heat, I had to turn on the oven 500 and open the door on it,
Yeah.
Get the upstairs hot like we like it. But man, definitely slept good, felt safe, everything straight.
Yeah.
And, so definitely want to come on back down. And just like I said, this feel like second home. I want to get down here and then, like Memphis, they got their own thing. Like y'all got their own thing. I think we can do some stuff big.
Okay. See if we can make that happen.
For me, I want a tour 250 days a year or more. Now that I'm empty nest, I don't sit at home and just day party, still doing what I do as far as As long as the bags are going.
Next time y'all come down,
Keep dropping these.
we're gonna bypass the promoters and we're gonna do the show. We'll do the afternoon event and feature the product and all that. And let's see, I think Dev Soul was in here earlier.
Oh, really?
Dev Soul would love to come sing, and some of Legacy's people, amazing R&B singers. We can do a whole thing. And we have a great place to do it at. It's got 2 stages, got some tables and chairs with the tablecloths. It has a little VIP section, dance floor, stage over here with the DJ, stage over there opposite the tables and chairs, and then 3 pool tables, free pool, all, the whole time. And the owner works with us a lot, so we can do like a badass day party.
And a meet and greet.
And
smoking.
Yeah,
Enjoy each
if
other.
it's a private party in the facility, we can arrange this, and that's what it will be. It will be, we can do it like an invite only. It's not open to a public, invite only. So, but yeah, let's just, instead of me trying to find a promoter to pick you up, let's just do it ourselves. You bring out all the merch, you bring out all the stuff, and y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all about the good this man has. Super healing CBD products, and like real good stuff. And I can't wait to get everybody in, connected with this.
And just with the edibles and
Yeah.
vape pens and the gummies. Some people may not want to smoke.
Right.
Yeah, we got everything for everybody. And just want to meet and greet, take pictures. You might, and just really, who make the best hamburger? You ain't like,
Who makes the best hamburgers? Mark's Outing.
So somebody got to come and have a hippie contest.
Mark's Outing will do that, and they also like to do burger eating contests. So we could even arrange. And Mark's Outing, the owner Mark, back in the NWA days, we had a group out here called PKO, Pounds, Keys, Ounces, and badass, like every bit as good as NWA, but with the Southern twist, And San Antonio's known for being quite gangster, and they were quite gangster in their day. Well, now Mark is a grown-up, and Mark's Outing is his restaurant. Award-winning, the burgers are awesome. It even has one, is it the Heisman that has the ice cream on it?
No, that's just a...
Okay, there's the Heisman burger, and then he's got another burger. It's an ice cream burger where he takes the Mexican deep fried ice cream ball and puts it on the hamburger.
Try some things. Try some things.
That's
Corona
like,
gets live, and I want my hamburger.
His burgers are legit. The care he puts into making them, and the onion rings.
Yeah. You talking about
Oh God!
I can see a headband.
They're the
with
onion
shoes.
rings you want. But see, we can do that. We could have Mark's Outing come out. We can have Wayne's Wings come out and bring some wings. Did y'all get to stop by Wayne's
No, we
Wings?
didn't get to stop by that.
Okay, next time.
sure.
Next time we'll all mob together and go out there, cause
No, I done ate some good food here, though.
good.
Bill's barbecue and that joint yesterday.
Billy. Was it Billy?
Bentley.
Oh yeah, the food at
Oh,
Bentley's.
that was decent.
The food trucks over there were great. Oh, and let's go. I didn't know that y'all had headed, that you did go to Street Legend Studios. So shouts out to Cedric Bellamy, Legacy City, Street Legend Studios. They had the guys out there. It was great. And Static TV had the guys come out and not only tour Time Lapse Studios, but shoot a fucking video at Time Lapse Studios. Oh my God.
Static and his wife showed us nothing but
Oh,
love
that's so awesome.
on you. Said, hey, the lady. I said, I already know the lady. Indeed. I said, yeah. And then we went to the back door, it was dark, and then he showed us a room of Pandora's box.
Yes.
And you could be. And I got to thinking, well, curtain number 2. There's a jail cell, and then there's a money room, and a throne, and a bar.
Yeah. Oh, and you look so good on that throne.
Oh,
that was perfect.
Texas. San Antonio.
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
you drew that play up. Y'all.
Yes, I did, because that's my forte.
Yeah.
All right, let me do a quick announcement, then play some more music, and then we'll get back into it.
Right on.
All right, you ready?
Oh.
KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. Welcome to Hour 2 of the Urban Suite. I'm your host, D Major, here to bring you the best of underground hip-hop, R&B, and surprises galore. Joined as always by my partner in crime, Cheryl Meadow.
Hey, you guys, and shouts out to the boys in Bear for tuning in. We love you.
Yes, indeed. We will continue our interview with Big V of Nappy Roots and Kyng of the Beatz in just a moment, so stay tuned. A lot of great conversation to continue.
And jump in on my IG Live. You're
Yes,
missing out
indeed.
so much if you're not there.
Yes, indeed. Hey, in this quick block of music, we have a track from Eloquent coming up, but right now, brand new music from Dynasty from her upcoming project. This is Up. Keep it locked. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
I said, yeah, Cheryl got us right. I said, the lady knows what to do.
Let me switch out for you.
Oh, yes, sir. You're welcome.
And then we worked that, worked the set that he had. We got 3-4 good shots.
Oh,
really
hell
fast.
yes.
And it stayed on it and leaned on it. So and that's going to work. And I told him when we come back, we definitely want an after party around with all those places he got. And it's like 100 rooms.
We could even do, Steven, if we could even do a party at his place at Time Lapse Studios.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah. So we could even coordinate that there and just bypass the bar. We don't need a bar. We can make our own bar.
And we were smoking. We had some mushrooms.
Yeah,
just
Beautiful.
Just fine. So, like I said, I'm
Good
super
change of weather
excited.
plus
Super excited.
allergies and
And needs y'all. Sure.
hopefully that'll kick in soon.
And to really put these things, I got the records to do it. And
keep you awake for me to sleep.
I don't
Really?
remember
Non-drowsy
no
day?
more than me.
Wow.
I have a lot more information. I have some other good contacts, and I only hand out my A team. Legacy is definitely part of my A team. Y'all got heavily educated, and he will continue that with you.
I want to come down here and fool with y'all about that,
Yeah.
so we can have the situation. But to actually come to San Antonio and be the poster boy where I can, we can put showcases together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then just go through a string of cities. Where
Oh, absolutely. And we have a friend, A. Levy, in New Orleans, who has a little spot called, it's _Buku on Instagram. And he's got a spot. So y'all want to do a show out there too? Anytime.
definitely in New Orleans. I'm a
You know.
Valentine's baby, so my favorite time of the year is Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday.
There you
That's
go.
one of my favorite holidays. And I like to celebrate that. Like I said, I just now getting out of the house and want to be in the right markets at the right time.
Yeah.
And I don't know the climate per se.
Right.
So, need to be around.
And we've got it out here. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. You got to see a couple of it. A few things of it. You got to see Bentley's, you got to see Time Lapse Studios, you got to see Street Legend Studios, and there's more to show off. There's more to show off. So next time it'll be, we'll plot it out a lot better now that we know exactly what we're going for. We can plot it out a lot better. And like I said, I'll get in contact with Mr. Composition, who does the CBD Fair festivals. And because he's going to have knowledge for you in that realm as well,
And we just, like I said, we just sit around, be family.
Yeah.
Kentucky's got more of a young thing. But I'm 40, and I think the buyers that's our age you know.
Yeah.
And really say music with, like I said, I want to be getting to care about the last time. Remember we split last night?
Yeah.
We didn't need to stay a moment longer there. Wasn't that the right time?
Yeah, it was. It
Right time
was.
to go. And I was like, if we can just do that 4 out of 7 nights for a while, to where it's 250 days a year. Me being like I said, I don't want to say that I was listening to arteries on, you know. And
Oh, look, if y'all want to do shows in Da Nang, Vietnam.
I've been to Iraq, Kuwait, Baghdad,
Okay.
Qatar, Germany.
We have a friend with a club
No
in Da
felon.
Nang.
Yeah, no felon, we can go anywhere.
So, like,
Well, because the Asian market is really dedicated to their hip hop.
yeah.
You know, the United States is the only one, especially the black market, only one treat our hip hop and stuff like it's disposable. You know, that don't respect the legends and stuff.
It's
like
America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I have a black husband. I've got black children.
I got biracial kids. Imagine your grandmother like Malcolm X and your mother like Martin Luther.
But see, the thing of it is, they was two sides of the same coin. That's what people don't talk about. Martin said more than I have a dream. When he started talking about that money, then all of a sudden, pop.
Right.
You know, I'm a history major, so.
Ah.
Y'all about ready?
Yeah, a pretty little blonde head knocked me out of the sky in high school. We got 4. We got 4.
Oliver Grimble. Oh, dude, yes. Thank you for jumping in.
KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite, D Major, Cheryl Metal, Big V in studio. So, like I said, you've had experiences beforehand,
Yes, sir.
dabbling in the business.
Yes, sir.
So, upon 2012 and you leaving the group, having to, raise your family,
Yes.
what made you start to research and get more into every aspect of the business?
It's because, like, when you're in the boiler room of a company, you're more in the mail process. You're not upstairs in the wooded offices, and so it's more. Me and Pat got to doing the backlash of my business and why I wasn't receiving my writing for all of these records that I produced for Nappy Roots, and I was like, man, so I'm really good enough to make the records, but time and time again proven.
Right. At
this time, I said, well, I just need to educate myself on to get the best deal for myself. So after taking time out, they started watching movies like NWA and Cadillac Records, and I was like, wow. So when we started reading and doing touch up on and reaching out to old buddies, man, y'all really got me on that record. I said, no, they got me too. You lying, So now it's like, okay, now we just sitting in offices and getting things right for this record, the percent of it, and what's it going to cost to make it, and why would I make this record?
Yeah.
So demographically, Nappy Roots fans was 93% white and women. So taking
white and women.
So taking that format of what kind of women? They were black, white, red, but the women, 90%. Nappy Roots was 6 good-looking guys, with different sex appeal to all. Yeah. And so if it was a car full of girls, there's a car full of dudes. You're going to find,
Right.
So now knowing the demographics and the business of it, I was like, wow, I wrote that record, and that record. They're more of this, I'm more of that. So now it's time to link back up with everyone and really lost 100 pounds and really got healthy. Yeah. And really wanted to look at it right through a business aspect of getting up every day and going back to work like we used to go miles for miles. Now we do these Zoom meetings and everything. So honing in on the business and still being as talented as a top tier as I was. So now it's like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Now, that's the music business side. Now, the cannabis business side. Like I said, you've
Yes, sir. I
You've
was
been
a
a while,
weed
wow.
man in the beginning.
Now, what went into getting all the research and everything you need to push your product?
Yes. I think it started from just being supply and demand.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized $20 funded from 5,000 people that love and care for you is 100 racks.
Yeah.
So then you started doing grids and, okay, this many gummy bears, this many. And how do I package it with the music? And people, so
Mm-hmm.
being that and deciding, okay, I got hit by a tow motor and was strung out on opens, but I really don't want to be strung out on opens. You got something else? I don't get along with my family. You got something else? I've heard bad news too much. My heart beats when my phone rings funny or too late,
Yeah.
So going through some things and surviving molestation, I wanted to bring healing
Mm-hmm.
to music. Music make you either make war or make a baby or make a TV or something. It motivates you to do.
Yeah.
So now, okay, teaching these identity classes, I learned a lot more about myself. So instead of going in the clubs late at 1 o'clock when they're kicking everybody out and the rest of the vampires come out and
Right.
and we're like, yeah, hi, and how'd you get here? And then we all got some of the same stories.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, we really good people, just had it bad.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to get a Delta to get my friend off of meth
Mm-hmm.
or Gummy Bear. His dad's really struggling with cancer, but he likes music and dance. And so I had to create a Gummy Bear,
Okay.
And so putting some of these things away and going to funerals and realizing people don't cry 2 rows back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see a funeral coming out, they'll take the left, and get away from that. So realizing now you got to live the best life you can.
Yeah.
And still without smushing on people and still having the character.
Mm-hmm.
So now I was able to put my music in a healing's message, and it's always been that for Vito and Nappy Roots. Now it's time to really, instead of, here, buy this music, how about you buy something for yourself? How does that taste against what you've been using? And here's a number to call back. And did it help you? Yes. And I have my own cannabis store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sometimes you're regulars. You get to know a sativa, we got the tongue drops. His dog don't like company, and we, and so just becoming the business of that and trying to make a mock version that we take around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And to realize people are in pain and they need help. And somebody who's empathetic and not sympathetic.
Right.
And that's what my music is. And then I give the have-not a voice. Like for somebody who's maybe cousin a pedophile or their uncle a pedophile, he don't know how. He
Mm-hmm.
thinks he's less important than their brother.
Right.
Or
Right.
whatever. So now it's like God let you live through certain things to be a voice. And so I'm their voice where they're weak and can't talk about, this made this happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
And now these are the things that's going on in my life. And I'd be like, was that hard to say? Yes. And I was like, I'll talk for you, man. I've lived some days like you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think God give us our purpose. And I think these are one of mine. And I just really want to speak for the hurt, because you see hip-hop this way all the time. And we the ones buying the music.
Right.
We the ones at the bar. We the ones trying to stop. So, again, the voice of the po-po is back and more in tune.
How's the response been to people trying your products so far?
Oh, a lot of folks at the nursing home say, Mama's eating again, boy. She ain't supposed to have that. And then kids with seizures,
Mm-hmm.
their parents come and
Yeah.
get edibles and or have challenges of being attitude or what am I looking for?
So like
Epileptic, that, and then just
like kids with oppositional disorder, a gummy will help calm them down.
Yeah.
Like I'm, like I told you before, I'm autistic. My
autistic
my
was the
children
word.
are
Yes.
both autistic, and something, a Delta 8 really can
Helps.
calm down the voices, because like we'll get the voice that keeps going in the head,
talk like this.
and we don't want to. I don't like the drugs that the doctor gives us too
No.
much. I don't like that. So I put my kids onto healing at a young age. And
My grandson Sosa, he is autistic and autism, so you really have to talk soft.
yeah,
And then he comes close like an old cat, and he gets next to you. And then I learned that at home, and then to go into my business where you might meet a 35-year-old hillbilly with autism,
yeah,
and he's used to, hey, don't come in here. He's like, how you doing, man? He drop his shoulder. I'm all right.
yeah, exactly.
And,
you bring them into a safe space, into a
yeah.
calm space, and it
Yeah.
makes so much difference.
Yeah, so being a humanitarian back at home made me realize there's millions of people that may look to me for something else that I didn't know.
Wow.
And
Amen.
and now, God's kind of ordering my steps, and you kind of just want life better for everybody. Like I travel with the USO, and you bury a parent or two, you in the church, you kind of get into human relation. And like, one move here, one move there, maybe a disability. This cat is make it or lose by $60, and you maybe can adjust the habit and make him have 200 more. And that's kind of been my responsibility when I left Nappy Roots and back at home, because people look at me as the guy that did it, and
Right.
that can do it again.
Yeah.
And so he turned me to a prayer man, like, oh, shucks, Lord. Ooh, I mean, they expecting something big, Had me show up or something, And so just dealing with that, and people like, your songs got me through a hard time.
Yes.
A hard time. And I'm like, you should have felt it when I wrote it. It got me through it too, baby. I'm crying like you. And so now to get with people that can put your music in masses in the people's hand, and to actually not bag it like you want it touched.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I didn't have much say at Atlantic, and then in the group with 6 guys,
Right, you're one of 6 voices.
Yes, and
And the majority rules, I'm sure.
Right, and then they moved to Atlanta, and then our messages is totally cross. I represent working class. My mom twisted the back, and my dad was a garbage man. So education was not high, but mannerism and Jesus Christ and good music and Is You Hungry. Now, they didn't have no money for you to be anything else, but they can make sure you get your rest and get up and lay down and become that. So
Yeah.
working class is what I
Yeah.
represent. So now, knowing the things that I know about life, music, healing, and I'm old enough and mature enough to be like, okay, that's not my way. This is my calling.
I think that's so amazing.
Let's sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get into Burn One.
Burn One.
Yes.
I'll be getting high to your memory. Riding along, crying to your memory. You got some people in your life that's not gonna be replaceable.
True that.
You remember, girl, she had crispy edges on her pancakes. Your grandma still got all that Joe Bacon, and some people, you're never gonna be able to place it. So Burn One is just me saying, I'm not selfish. I'm fine with your memories, and I know life goes on, and I'll probably never forget that old day.
Yeah.
And I'll remember every minute and every second, and I'm never gonna forget you, dog.
Yeah.
Burn One.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. More coming up with Big V. Do not go anywhere. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio.
And yeah, my kids are biracial. And my dad died in a insane asylum. And my mom kind of kept him away from me. So we didn't know who he was in his makeup. He gave me my first birthday cake at 38 years old. And like I said, I've been through a true Hollywood story. And we write it in the movie. And we're going to put it right in the right hands. And he's just helping me bottle all these things
Wow.
up. And so music is kind of, okay, that's what you know me for. But when it's all said and done, I lit my hand. You know, I want you to understand you can do what you want to do. I come from where you seen your breath in my room before my mama married my stepfather. I never ate out to eat before junior high. I never ate Wendy's before high school, and I worked there. I never got my teeth cleaned till 44 years old. So again, it's not someone who thinks they're above anything.
Right.
And I realize I've been in the room with people, only my gift and my manner could get me in. Like me and you would never meet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But God seen it through. And so when that's all you got, that's all you know, or else you go completely crazy.
Yeah.
And that's all we had. And being right here and making music like this, I think that's, you know, so
It's still your calling. And I love the new direction where you take the healing of the music with the healing of your CBD products.
Uh-huh.
How many of you guys would come out if we were to throw a party in San Antonio where you can come and check out Big V's CBD products, test them, have a good time? How many of y'all would come out? And shouts out to College Radio Directory for jumping into the live. And if you guys don't know about College Radio Directory yet, you got it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Man, that shit is so amazing. Like, exactly what the artists needed, and nobody even knew it. And the funny thing is, we've talked about stuff like that before. It's like, oh, let's put it all together in a package. And I'm just like, nobody in San Antonio is going to buy that crap, but he does it. And some people in San Antonio did get it, and now getting their music out more.
We got a bigger reach than just San Antonio.
Yeah.
That's the thing. In Little Kentucky, I'm sitting there, where's the Charmel? Oh, they do this. I think I messaged them and see what,
Yeah.
So, you just never know.
Mickey.
Yes.
Do you want to do one more segment and then send them off?
Yeah.
Okay.
One more segment.
Excellent. You guys, we're going to do one more segment with them, and then they are going to head out because they've got an early flight in the morning at 5-something in the morning.
The first, and my daughter's playing the game.
Oh, you got to get back. Yeah, you can't miss that. No.
She just signed with Northern, and I try to be back as much as I can. She's the baby. She moved back in with her mother because, daddy don't play love and basketball. And I could understand. But I think, dating in high school, rental car, they put miles on a car they ain't going to keep, honey. And I'm a father. Old school, I come from Granny Watch, Archie Bunker, and Fred Sanford. And, and just that.
Fred Sanford, when I was growing up, Fred Sanford was a father figure to me. He was a father figure to me. I identified more with him than I did with Archie Bunker. Although on a different level, I understood what Archie was about and what they were trying to do, and I get that. I love that was necessary at the time. But man, Fred Sanford, that was...
Standard. He knew right from wrong.
Yeah.
He was in his own way. And that was kind of my stepfather. My mother, she's more Jefferson, Archie Bunker. She wait on Archie, you know.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I'm trying to say she eat them.
Yeah, you know, fix the food, stay out of the way. He got the last say, you know, kind of place. And just, you know, they're just different. Just TV raised and old fashioned. And so you see a little bit of that in my music and a lot of that in my livelihood, knowing everything could be different.
Yeah. And man, I'm trying to maybe we'll have to work something out to where we can have 2 officiants for our wedding.
Okay.
We'll have Daryl Boyce, because Reverend Boyce, he's an old friend of ours, and Eric B. in Rockham, he's a cousin to Eric B. And
Big fan. Says check out my melody.
And that would be dope. Have both of you out there to officiate our wedding. That would
Love to be a part.
Hell yeah.
Set date.
Yeah, we just need to set a date now. Like, we've been trying to do it for like 4 years, 5 years.
They did come out going, she's your queen to be.
That was the funniest wedding song I've ever heard. Oh, hard. That's what he said. He sat back like he killed the place.
Oh, man.
But the motivational speaker to, like I said, folks that's doing hard drugs, if they could just wake up. Just wake up. Just wake up.
But you know what I'm saying? People come to the shop and say, I was able to get off neurotic because of this. I was able to get off of these opiates because of this. We had one guy that had skin cancer on his body. The only thing provided him any comfort was the gummies and stuff. Had a nurse to get off of hard drugs. You get military coming in that's in your area.
Oh, yeah.
One chaplain, former chaplain.
Yeah.
So,
everybody got a conscience and want to escape. So most folks that I know with those things, they come in a microdose. They want mushrooms. How are you doing, V? I said, I'm feeling okay. You don't self-doubt? Hell no. I don't self-sabotage. I learned that that's what that is. Right. And then you got to go on. And
but you're ahead of the game because now in the mental health field, there's a lot of classes coming out about how to use psychedelics and microdosing to treat post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right.
Yes.
And now I'm like, oh, dude, you was on it. You just didn't know.
Yeah, I was just like, man, this is better. But I got hit with a tow motor at 18, knocked sciatic nerve out by the inside of my spine. And sciatica for how old is Paloma now? 28 years. So you know what I'm talking about. Where you do this sometimes
Yep.
and rock yourself to sleep.
Can I tell you something that changed sciatica for me completely?
What's that?
Going gluten-free. No more wheat.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. No more wheat. Wheat inflames everything so much. And the wheat, go research it. It's crazy.
Makes the back hurt.
It makes the back hurt. It coats everything. Okay, so one, it coats your whole digestive system so that you're not getting nutrition. It just bounces the nutrition back, so you're always hungry trying to get the nutrition. Okay, is it making sense? And so you get rid of the gluten because gluten is like glue and it sticks to everything. So once that is out, food and nutrition can really get into you. Your products will absorb into your system a lot better. Your blood flow will be a lot better. Like the vitamin D that our doctors keep saying, you're not getting enough vitamin D, right? I know we've all heard that. Okay, don't get a prescription. You need like 40,000 IUs a day of vitamin D. And then you need a little bit of vitamin K and add 500 milligrams of magnesium into the mix. And see what happens with your digestive system, your joints. But I'm telling you, the best thing about going gluten-free was becoming damn near pain-free. I would be on the floor screaming into the pillow for days. My children would have to try to help me
you.
crawl into the
The bed.
bathtub. I'd have to crawl into the bathtub. I couldn't even sit up to go to the bathroom. I had to crawl into the bathtub.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because of the pressure.
Yeah,
right?
and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just where things happened, and it is horrible. And when I went gluten-free, about 2 or 3 weeks into it, I had noticed that I wasn't getting any pain. He wasn't having to deal with it. My kids weren't having to deal with it. I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm not having pain. And then when the gluten comes out of your body, it's a wonderful feeling.
Oh, man. I need to get hit. But I've been hurt ever since. I've been hit by toe motion.
Dude, it's amazing.
She started that with exercise. She got off her blood pressure medicine. And
Yep.
everything.
Well, that's what I need to do.
And blood pressure, drinking a nice glass of grapefruit juice every day dips your blood pressure naturally.
Y'all ready to wrap this up?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, sorry to
Ain't nothing. We doing best we can.
No, this is great.
KSWM San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite. D Major, Cheryl Metal, Big V in studio. Before we wrap everything up and let you guys go to get ready for your flight, your project is getting ready to come out on Valentine's Day called All Night.
All night long.
Yeah, great track.
Thank you.
Great track. Yeah, what went into the writing and production of this track? I know you mentioned before, we was talking this weekend, like, no one makes music like this.
I grew up on Donnie Simpson.
Oh,
Kinda in
video
a,
soul.
yeah, in a wino's house. And you know where, if you think you're lonely now, you know, that chased you around the
Yes.
room. And then practice what you preach.
Oh, yeah.
And then so Barry White was heavy in my mama's repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
And she used to eavesdrop on the phone when I was a kid. You know, you had somebody on throughway. Boy, you on that phone up? They call him from work, you know. Boy, your voice is deeper than, you know, somebody, you know, Barry White or somebody. So, as I got older and had kids, I realized all night long ain't long enough. If we both work a shift and we want to have a good week, and I done got a babysitter and a spa, and time we get something to eat and get to the living room, all that dating I was talking about doing, you know how you used to be special in your 20s. You could go to the dance and work, and then have an afternoon and an evening with a lady. Now, any one of them will cost me a nap. And so the idea of this song is all night long ain't long enough. I done got too old. If we gonna do all that, we gonna have to do a weekend. I'm gonna need a nap. You talking about a hot tub and massage? You know, after I done ate, I want my shoes off. Let's just be intimate. Let's not, you know. What you want to watch? Yellowstone, Greenleaf. You know, so the whole story of this is I'm still the lover in my head, but I got gray hair on my chin. So all night long, simply ain't long enough for two people who really love each other.
Yeah.
And that's where that's at.
Well, I'm telling you now, great track.
Thank you.
Great track. Right on time for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
We dropping an edible fruity pebble on the very day.
All right.
Oh, what?
Yes, and you know, to get everybody over their lows. And we got high thoughts.
Yes.
Elevated
thoughts.
Yeah, and just real intimacy with a friend, except for, hey, we're a little older, I understand. And we got one night of babysitting, the time we get down to in the morning, they back. Right. And the video ends like that. Maybe next time.
Well, I can't wait to break it.
Man, I need you, and D, thank y'all.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. And man, let's continue to have a fruitful relationship.
This is only the beginning.
Yes,
Yeah, and just these are the sounds of music Nothing's really going to change with me except for another beer, and I work on the gluten part. And
gluten-free beer.
There's gluten-free beer.
see, God's able. See,
Yes.
and Granny would say, "Look at God, look at Jesus." Yeah, but
Hennessy's gluten-free.
oh Lord,
You know,
see,
like, there's some good. Yeah, you're okay. You'll be
fell
just
in a wishing
fine.
well. But I'm just glad to be here and to share and to keep doing music and being inspired by real ideas and real thought. And
Yes.
when real people hear them, they land.
Yes, indeed. Hey, how can people get in contact with you, learn more about the music that you're putting out, more about your CBD products, everything?
Top of the South Dispensary. At Big V of Nappy Roots at Gmail. I'm on Big V Vito Banger Instagram. I'm also on college radio right now in San Antonio.
Yes.
And we're just going to be everywhere. If you're into movies, I'm on BET Plus. All About the Music Biz Part 2 was the latest. Coming out with a new feature and film, 45 seconds. Really good movie. You're going to want to see it. I'll be at Kentucky's game most of the time watching football. My son plays football out there. I got a little girl born in Northern. Truck driver up on Granddad. You're going to see me in some walks of life, probably at buying Pampers or somewhere. And Peter, like, and where you going tonight? That means you got time to babysit. I'm back rapping. I got to go, I'm in San Antonio or wherever. Daddy. But yeah, just you catch up with me at these spots, laughing, having a good time, being a hippie all the way.
Man, we appreciate you. We truly, truly appreciate you coming through.
Man,
flying down to be here with us. And this is just first of many.
Yes, sir.
First of many.
Yes, and Patrick, thank you so much. I'm glad you all reached out and we were able to do this. And I can't wait to work. There's so much more to do.
Oh, before I let you go on that, how can people get more information on Kyng of the Beatz?
At Kyng of the Beatz on everything, IG, Twitter, Facebook, at Kyng of the Beatz. KYNGBEATZ.
There we go.
That's right. And you can find all their links on our social media as well. Shouts out to the official Chandel who just jumped down into the IG Live. What's up, girl?
Like I said, we can't wait to have you guys back. So stay in contact
Yes.
and get this going again.
We're going to be back.
Yeah, we bring Mama's Boy back with this time.
Yes, and we're going to do that day party and just
meet and greet and be.
Yes.
As the old church folks would say, fellowship all day long.
All day.
Yeah.
All day long.
Y'all stay tuned. We've got more music coming up. Do not go anywhere. This is the Urban Suite KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
Okay, so what we will do now, I'm going to point this over here. Oh, and this is a lady that you need to hook up with too, and I'll get you her information, Chandel. She does so much. I can't even, Chandel, what the fuck? You do so much. But she is somebody who is a very good business contact to have. She works with A&Rs and big people, and she's big on sync. She's big on doing the sync.
That's what we need.
And that's who. Chandel, I'm gonna send your information to Big V and to Patrick over here. But if you guys want to come over here and get a pic, we'll let him sleep maybe. Poor baby. Oh my God.
He gets sick on our West Coast trip.
Aww.
He didn't get sick in that way.
No.
But he got sick in Denver.
When the weather changed on him, he just.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised ain't more folks that sick out here.
Okay. 1. We'll hit it from this side. Yes. 2. And 3. Oh, yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
I appreciate y'all.
Brother.
See you soon. Yes, indeed. Thank you once again.
No problem.
Please have a safe flight back.
Absolute pleasure having you out here.
We'll
We'll have to like make time next time. No, leave it. I'll take care of everything. Oh, okay.
Was that bad?
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, awesome, Chantel. Thank you. She said yes to
I got you.
getting you all hooked up. So, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
'cause,
the
like,
shit.
Something like this, I think it can sync well. That all of me can sync well. That she's not just can sync well. You know.
Yeah.
And some kind of March Madness, shoot my jump or whatever they're gonna do.
Okay.
And we'll sit down and figure it out.
Oh yeah.
With people in the room.
Yeah.
And we'll try to, if y'all ever want to interview Herb, you guys are singing, we'll try to get that set up for you too. When they come out here, 'cause they got more.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the background of the track. He's also on the background all on me.
And he sings, "Where were you
Oh,
when
yeah.
you first heard Big and then Pop?" You know, he kind of does his own thing. Well, down on my ass, he does it.
But anytime Big Brother calls, he pops to your answer.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. And he's in Fort Lauderdale, so he said, "Where we can go pretty if we want to go."
Okay. Yeah.
Love y'all.
Love you too, man.
Well, I got to correct all my stuff.
You got this stuff? I ain't ready to be cold just yet,
Dude.
but I ain't got no choice.
Ain't the best.
I have this giant parka-like thing that I was gonna bring, and I was like, oh, I should bring that, and I was looking at this other sweatshirt. I just should have brought them.
I
'Cause then
come
you
out
wouldn't
here
have to-
thinking Texas, 68 degrees, this would be all I need, a thermal.
Normally, but they got this bullshit going on.
Like LA at
But
night.
there's no global warming.
No, couldn't be.
My
They
whole
have been
thing
hard, not accurate.
I'm like, too bad the meet and greet wasn't today. I had all those daggone hoodies I couldn't find. You probably bought them.
Man.
Where do I put all this stuff? I'm gonna grab this stuff too.
No, we got it.
No, we'll toss all that. You take the stickers and Stu's. I'll take care of all that.
Okay.
You take that. Do you want any waters to go?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Can't carry nothing all this.
Just let me know what dates y'all looking at and stuff, trying to get stuff done. I mean, we'll coordinate. Get everything
Oh no,
done.
you tell us what's good for you since you're the ones traveling. And then we'll make the arrangements accordingly. Everybody will fall in
You said
line.
they hit me good 60s and 70 degrees about winds. Cooking winds.
Here,
Yeah.
Continuously?
February, March,
I'll
April.
say probably in March, first April.
Yeah.
They spring like we do.
Okay.
It's just the other states, the New
No,
York.
you're
No.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Chicago is
We're not from here. Also, we understand. So you're good.
Tell me when there's a happening weekend. Just think of some dates that something with Julie Garner City where we can plug in, and I'll say keep it
Okay.
aside.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good idea too.
And then seriously about it now too. It's supposed to go Barbados in July.
Word.
Sound like a plan.
Damn sure.
Yeah, so the again, when you look at markets for it, usually overseas markets more like
Yes. And the hip hop market out there is amazing. The couple who own the bar are hip hop artists, and they've toured all over. And they're, she's from Da Nang, and they went back and they opened a spot.
I will go on with it and show them what we learned.
Exactly.
All right.
Safe
Y'all
travels.
be safe.
it's the short side. So when my son gets there, I'm pretty sure my other son will be. He has the abstract so like he's working with me on the working class.
Okay.
So he's outside the stuff.
Okay, and ditto, because I want to have some more urban sweet shirts made. So. Okay.
All right. All right.
Safe travels. Stay warm. Oh, if that wasn't amazing.
Yes, that was awesome.
Wow. Wow. Okay, turning this around. Hey, you guys. Was that like fucking amazing or what? Holy shit. Wow. God. Legends. This is great. and they're going to be back, and we're going to, man, there's going to be so much going on.
Yeah.
So incredible.
As soon as they said weekend that could work out, and I'm already thinking
Fiesta? Should we have Big V and the boys back during Fiesta and do like a big party? Would that work, Mr. Static TV? Steven, would that work? Could we do a CBD Fiesta party? And could we do it at Time Lapse Studio? Because I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking Studio 210, because that's, you know, my favorite place. But yeah, we could do something over there maybe too. Now I can't wait to see the video, man. I was hoping, dude. Thank you, Stephen, for taking the opportunity to show them around your facility and to shoot a little video while they were there. That's amazing. Like, that hospitality is beautiful, and thank you so much. And they said they had a great time with Legacy over at Street Legend Studios too. So that's great. And Mr. Static TV, Mrs. Static TV, y'all part of my A-team now. You guys are part of my A-team. So when stuff like this happens, you get involved in it. This is great. Oh my God! Freaking amazing, amazing, amazing energy of this man. So cool. I'm Mr. T.
You ready to go on?
The Alamo Colleges Foundation offers a wide variety of scholarships for the 2023.
Was that Vuna? That was Vuna, right?
Yes.
Ah, Vuna J.
Students get one scholarship application to be considered for all Alamo Colleges Foundation scholarships. A link to apply is online at ksym.org.
You too, you guys.
KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal with you. Yeah, that was great.
That was so great.
That was great. Oh man.
That was so great, y'all. Like, from the meet and greet at True North, and Eddie and Rose, thank you so much for your hospitality over there. True North is not open on Sundays, but they opened for us to have Big V over there for a meet and greet.
Yes, we truly appreciate that. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more coming up. In this block of music, we have music from Little Yoda, but right now, another track from Big V of the Nappy Roots. This is Good Number. Do not go anywhere. The third hour of the Urban Suite is coming up next.
You guys have a good night too, and just thank you again. You guys are gonna walk with me while I go to. I want a piece of coffee cake now, so I'm gonna turn this around. So anybody who has not seen what the KSYM studios look like, oh sorry, here's the lobby, and there goes D Major. I'm sure he's off to the little boys' room. Yep, but this is the reception area of KSYM, and from here you walk in, and this is a much better view of the whole studio, so you guys can see the whole radio station. The rack, the techniques, the board, the monitor, the gigantic monitor with all the info on it. That was awesome. I really can't get over that. And we're going to walk by here. And actually, this door here is the music library. And in this whole area that goes down from here all the way down here on the other side of that wall is the music library. Albums, CDs, thousands. And over in here, I know it's a little bit dark, these are the desks where the students sit at to get all the music business done. And one of the things they do is they take all these albums that are sent to us and put them into the system. So they'll come, we'll get mail, we'll get stacks of that. And if you're an artist, send us your music, you know? Send us your music. And there's some past KSYM t-shirts that are folded up and framed up in there. I think that was one of the first ones. And then here's the student break room. And here's the gluten-free coffee cake that I made. And I'm going to get me a piece. And if anybody ever wants to know about going gluten-free, what you need to do, how to do it properly and stuff, hit me up. Hit me up, because I've been gluten-free for like 5 years now, and it's absolutely changed my life and my pain level. I've had sciatica for 28 years. I've been damn near pain-free since I've been gluten-free. It's crazy how it works.
Is this your first class? Is
Hmm?
this your first class?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't get none before. Wow.
No, because I didn't want to have food in my mouth when I talked.
Okay. Yeah.
So. And here's little Yoda. There. Hey. Oh. So March, April, maybe have them back up with us. That would be so great. Oh, Mojo Goon, how are you?
Thank you.
What? The song?
Mm-hmm.
Next week, we'll have your song started next week.
In fact, I'm about to put a note for myself.
He's going to make a note for himself, because that track of yours is sick, and we need it on air.
Yeah, thank Kelby for all that.
Yeah, shouts out to Kelby. Okay, y'all, if you guys aren't following Making It Magazine, you need to, okay? You're missing out on a lot. One of the things you're missing out on is money. Become a member, MIM, Making It Magazine, MIM, member. Become a member and reap the rewards. We're members. Last year, they gave us a $250 grant. They really did that. It was amazing. And they did it out at South by Southwest. We didn't make it last year, but Deacon was out there representing for us. Shouts out to Deacon Rap. And he accepted the grant for us. And that was just amazing. We weren't expecting it at all. So definitely get with Making It Magazine. And another fabulous resource who jumped in here. I don't know if he's still in here, but College Radio Directory at collegeradiodirectory.com. If you're an artist and you want to get your music out there, one of the best resources that you have is college radio. People don't like to tell you about it, but college radio is there for you. Mainstream is awesome, but they can't support the way that college radio does. And it's nothing personal. It's just business. It's only business. And that's why they can't support, because it's only business. But we can. And one of the great things about College Radio Directory is it's a PDF download, and it contains 250 plus college radio station contacts. So you can send your DJ service packs out. You can send your EPKs out. Make sure all the music is, like when you send us the music's got to be radio edited. It's got to be registered with your PRO. Getting it copywritten is good. It's not a must, but it's good for you. MP3 format, radio edited, that stuff. Have it metadata tagged, have the ISRC code. But do that. Get your service pack information together and send it out. And with the College Radio Directory, it's $30. And then if you put in the code D Major, the referral code, when you're checking out, you'll save $5. So for $25, you get 250 college radio station contacts, plus you're going to get free downloads throughout the whole year. So that's pretty cool. And if you don't do it, you're not serious about your music. Period. Like, you get this tool. This is a tool, a $25 tool. Okay, so the next time you're out there and you're like, oh, damn, those J's look nice. No, you're going to get the College Radio Directory instead, okay? Because I want to see you guys succeed. Yeah, look at that. Picture sending your music to us, plus 250 other college radio stations. Like, it's crazy. And like I've said before, this works for us. Because the College Radio Directory exists, we're getting submitted more music than we were before. We have new artists showing up, like, in our emails every day. And so we're able to support more music. And just think, the other college radio stations, they're getting more submissions too. So they can support. So to not have this directory as a tool is foolish. It really is foolish. I mean, you can go and look it up. You can spend all this time looking up 250 college radio stations, all their information. But how long is that going to take you? With the College Radio Directory, you get that PDF file instantly, and you have them immediately. So it's amazing, and it's a great resource. And he's growing, and so you as an artist are going to grow along with him. So it makes sense. It makes sense. That's true. That's true. I will tell you that is true. College Radio Directory said, but you can't find exclusive contacts like D Major online. With all due respect, we're reviving the college radio scene. Yes, you are, and yes, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
As somebody I started on college radio in 1979. College radio has always been so important to me. And the same way that we supported artists back then, we still do that now. Nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. Like,
yeah, like I said, outside of the technology used, the basis of what college radio is is if you just know how to use it and apply it to what you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of the hip hop artists that you've known and loved for a while kind of got this started on college radio. A lot of the indie acts from the 80s that are staples now.
Started on college radio.
REM, B-52s. I first heard U2 on fucking college radio. I'm just saying.
Yeah. College radio is... I've got to keep doing that. Sorry, you guys. I'm like knocking it over. Kendrick, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Logic. Yeah, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. And so artists, if you don't have your service packs together, go learn how to make them. If you don't know how, you can inbox me too. I have a lot of information for you. But Google it. Or one of my favorite resources is smartrapper.com. He's on YouTube. You can look up smartrapper.com on YouTube. I love his YouTube, and he's got hundreds of videos, and you could literally go and search out if you want to know, what's an ISRC code and why do I need it? What's a PRO and why do I need it? Shit you need to know. How do I edit properly? How do I everything? He's been through it. He is an artist himself, and he has experienced everything that he's talking about. So he's really, really good. And Abe from the Ave. Yes, I can't wait. Oh my God. When you are done with that song. Actually, I like both of them, but that first one that Kelby played, that's the one I want. That's the one I want in rotation. That fits our format perfect.
Not really.
Oh, the artist that we had on tonight? Is that who you're asking? Whose name?
Hold on. We're about to go on right quick.
Oh, we're about to go on. Hold on. Yes, Smart Rapper and smartrapper.com.
KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. Welcome to Hour 3 of the Urban Suite. I am your host, D Major, here to bring you the best of underground hip-hop, R&B, and surprises galore. Joined as always by my partner in crime, Cheryl Metal.
Hey, you guys.
I hope everyone enjoyed our interview with the legendary Big B of Nappy Roots.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, and he will be back, and that's so exciting, and we can't wait. What an awesome guy.
Yes,
all of them.
Yeah, seriously. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got a lot of new music to break in this hour, including tracks from Blabbermouth, Witchcraft, Megaton SP, J. Roberts, Supreme Cerebral, and Mad One. But let's go ahead and get into the latest from The Hottest Unknown. The track is called What He Said. Keep it locked, y'all. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
Yeah, that was a legendary interview. Oh my God. And we got to interview a friend of theirs a year ago, 2 years ago, Spice One.
Oh, no, that was 2019, before the lockdown.
Oh crap, that was 2019. See, COVID's like really screwed my head up. But yeah, 2019, that kind of blows me away. Yes, we're huge Dilla fans. So, yeah. Oh. I love the music he plays. And just so you all know, D Major, every song that you hear is handpicked by D Major. He doesn't play anything that's crap. So if, he only plays the best. and because that's what he's always done for 15 years. And I love it. I can't, there's never a time when I could be like, hey, Mickey, will you play this song? I really like it. It doesn't happen. He picks all his songs, and I just jam along with all of it. If I hear something that I think is really good that he'll like, I'll send it to him, and then he gets to check it out. And yeah, that's the beauty of college radio, because we don't have a list of songs that's handed to us and say, you've got to play this. We play what we want. And here, let me put this out there too. If you have ever dreamed of having your own radio show, and it's something that you really want to do, like you feel it in your heart, or you're like, hey, I never hear this music on our college radio or in our town. I want to hear this kind of music. Go become a student. Like here at SAC, at San Antonio College, when you go into the RTF, the Radio TV Film program, part of your radio portion is getting your own student-run show for a little while. So you really get a taste of what it's like. How cool. Come be a student. Learn radio. Come be a student. College radio is great. And this is the way that radio was supposed to be. It was not supposed to change from this, but it did because money. But radio was supposed to be organic, just like this. And you don't get that a lot. Damn more. Yeah. So that's why I love this. We will, they'll have to throw us out. This is it. College radio is the bee's knees. What the hell did you just do?
You must not have read the what's the name in the break room.
I didn't read a what's the name in the break room.
On the
he's got food.
On the whiteboard.
On the whiteboard.
Said free food in the freezer, and well, this is a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast muffin.
Oh my God, I'm gonna go get one. I want one.
And it's made with impossible meat.
Oh, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, first time I ever tried this shit. So. And in the fridge, because I wanted something to sauce it up a little bit, they had some Hill Country Fair hot sauce mayo.
Oh.
So they took standard mayo and added some of the Hill Country Fair Louisiana.
Oh, damn. Oh, that sounds awesome. I need to go do that. You never know what you're going to find back there anyway. There's some cupcakes in the fridge and all that.
Yeah, I saw the cupcakes.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope we win at the SEA Awards too. In fact, while everybody's on here and
still got a good month or so.
And LO, thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your love and support for college radio. It's important. It's so important. We have to support college radio because college radio is always going to be there to support the artists. Yeah, and the SEAs, we're going to go out there again. Last year was our first year going to the SEA Awards, and I've been nominated 12 years in a row. Prior, won 3 awards, and...
Oh, 3 of your own.
Yeah, 3 of mine. And then when we went last year, I won and D Major won. So that was great. So now I've got 4 awards. He's got 1, and this is my 13th year in a row being nominated. And it's all because of the work we do here in San Antonio for the artists. Like, we volunteer our time. We don't get paid to be here. We volunteer our time. We take this seriously. Hip hop is life for us. Music is life for both of us. And, you know, like I always tell people, we wake up talking about music. We go to sleep talking about music every freaking night, every freaking day. This is just what it is. We both have this love affair with music, with hip hop, you know, and so we're here. We do this. like we do this. We don't have to be here. We could, you know, like D Major dedicate, you know, he works 40 hours a week. He also works another 40 hours a week putting the show together, listening to music, editing the music, contacting artists when the artists don't send all their information over and we need that information. He's got to go find the information. Wade Terrell. We spin Wade Terrell in the Urban Suite. Yes, we do. How are you, sir? And we got to get you up here one of these days. We really do. I want you up here. In fact, I wish you would have been here tonight. Oh, my God. I wish you could have been here tonight. I would have loved for you to sing for Big V and the guys. Oh, my God. That would have been amazing. Everybody, if you love good music, follow Wade Terrell. He's just fucking amazing. But you know, we're volunteers. We're volunteers to Mother Hip Hop. This is what we do. This is, you know, it's part of what hip hop is. And we are here. We are here for the long haul. Yes. Put together an educational page for the artists. Absolutely. In fact,
That's what we have.
one of the things we do, I'm grabbing my purse here. One of the things that we do, I carry these with me. We have this, you know, your music, your business. I know it's all backwards right there, but your music, your business. And what this little trifold pamphlet is giving you the information you need. Here, part of your job as a person in the music industry is to handle the everyday business of being in the music industry. And I go on and on. And, and then I give you your homework. So you could go do your homework and get your business in order. And I tell you, you know, where you go, who you got to do, BDS, media base, you know, it tells you all these words that you hear about, but you don't know. Here's where to go, and you find them all. And then on the back, how to send your music to us so that we can have it, and we could have it in rotation. And see, I carry these with me and I hand them out to artists so that they have the information they need. And look, here's Stop Playing Studios. Y'all need to follow Stop Playing Studios. Follow my boy Will Hustle. Will Hustle TV. Like, amazing resources in these people. In fact, College Radio Directory, you may want to hook up with Will Hustle. He's out in the A, so there's somebody to do some pushing out there. And, you know, like, and we need to have Will Hustle up here. I need to get with Will. I need to hit him up and tell him to get the hell in here. I haven't seen him in forever. But, yes. Stop Playing Studios. Will Hustle needs to be an affiliate. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my goodness. What a crazy night, man. But y'all, it was so great. It was so great. Like, okay, we did the meet and greet with Big V over at True North. And if y'all aren't following True North SA, you've seen all my posts. Follow them. If you're into the kicks, if you're into the tennis shoe game, then you definitely want to follow him. We were over there. And Donnie D hit me up, and he was over at Bentley's, and he said, hey, is the meet and greet still going on? I said, yeah. So Donnie came over, and, everybody met, and then I asked Donnie, because Bam Bam was hungry, so I asked Donnie, is there food over at Bentley's? Because I haven't been to this Bentley's on Broadway. We've been to the downtown Bentley's, but not to the Bentley's on Broadway. So Donnie's like, yeah, we got 2 food trucks, so... after the meet and greet, we immediately went over there. I asked Donnie to let Jesse know, who's the owner of Bentley's, that we were coming over, because he and I go way back. So we get there and the hospitality is overflowing. Jesse hadn't even arrived yet, and he's got a waitress coming over, or, what are y'all drinking? It's on the house. Mickey was up at the bar, and the bartender's like, no. The owner said, this is on us. And so he came over. And then Rose and Eddie from True North came over and joined us. Avar came out. Mr. Will came out. And let me tell you, this was great with Mr. Will coming out. Yes, Will Hustle is the damn truth. Man, anybody who doesn't know needs to know. And I saved his life once. Kind of. I saved his life once. He came to San Antonio. He was having a hella really bad asthma attack. And, me and my kids, we're asthmatics. So my girl hit me up and she's like, hey, can I swing through and bring Will? Because he needs to get some asthma meds. So he came over, got on my nebulizer, got some hits of the thing, and was good to go. So I'm glad I was there for that. But Will, yeah, we go way, way back. A. Noriega, that's Colleen, right?
Who?
That's Colleen. Unfortunately, I haven't had any music from them in forever. Nobody submitted any. If they did, it would be cool, but nobody submitted any. So they need to start getting that, because that's how we stay connected. That's how we stay connected. So dmajor73@gmail.com. That's all you need to know. And send them the music. If it's good to go, we'll let you know, and you'll see it on the playlist. You'll see it on the playlist. And if you're on the playlist, you're in rotation. Just goes that way. Yeah, Mr. Will came out. Now, Mr. Will, Marlon Williams, he's got a beautiful Airbnb in San Antonio. 3 stories, balcony, patio, front yard, backyard. A beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, awesome. Please do. I mean, he and his mom and I go way, 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 way back. But just... for whatever reason, the disconnect is there and no music gets sent over. But, just send it. Have him send it. Antonio's a talented little bastard, isn't he? I say that with all the love. He is a talented motherfucker. He really is. But Marlon, Mr. Will, he's got that Airbnb. So when Big V and Patrick hit me up, I was like, well, hey, instead of staying in a hotel, come check out this Airbnb. So they did, and they're absolutely loving the Airbnb. So we got them hooked up with that, and then the meet and greet at True North, and then we went over to Bentley's, and then after Bentley's there was gummies, the CBD gummies, there was the mushrooms, there was everything going on, and then the guys headed back, and we headed back home because we had to do some work on the show. We were gonna head over to Upstage, but everybody was like really, really faded. Yeah, Renee is awesome. I've known Renee for a long time. Renee is awesome. And then today they hit me up this morning, And Patrick said, hey, you know, we're going to go out to breakfast. Is there anybody that, you know, you want us to go meet up with and stuff? And I said, yeah. So I remember Steven from Mr. Static TV hit me up and he said, have him come by Time Lapse Studios, which is an amazing studio. He's got lots of different rooms. Each one is different. He does videos there. And so they went out there and they actually shot a little video while they were there. They did a nice photo session and they actually shot a video while they were there. Amazing networking, right? And then I hit up Legacy City and I'm like, Cedric, what you doing today? And he's like, oh, what Cheryl got for me today? So, you know, I told him, I'm like, I would like to send Big V and the guys out. There's information they need, there's knowledge they need, and I want them to see Street Legend Studios, because Street Legend Studios is above I haven't been to Stop Playing Studios, so no disrespect to Stop Playing Studios. I should probably come over there and tour it. I think I will now because I hear that DJ Hennessy isn't there anymore. So if he's not there, then I will definitely come over there. But yes, Time Lapse Studio is amazing. So I know. Oh, he's showing me food, you guys.
If this is with the English muffin, this is a sandwich.
Are they both sausagey?
Yeah.
Either one.
Okay.
Either one is good. Okay, I'm excited. But they went out there, they shot a video. Well, Time Lapse Studio, they went out there, shot a video, pictures, all that. And they're going to do more work together, I am sure. Dude, shut up. I can't even have Taco Bell anymore because it has gluten and everything. Even the Taco Bell meat has gluten. So I can't eat it. Beautiful, because I had an issue with him. And just let me tell you, after that issue that I had with Hennessy, this motherfucker inboxes me, DMs me and said, hey, can I send you a beat to listen to? I said, okay. So I listened to it and he said, tell me what you think of it. And so I told him what I thought of it. I said, you know, it sounds like a good start. The background, it's kind of hollow. There's no warmth to it. You know, like it doesn't sound like it's complete, but it sounds like a good start. This motherfucker, he just like LOL'd me like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, like I'm not a producer, but I've been in radio since 1979. I know what shit needs to sound like when it goes on the airwaves, okay? I've been around producers my whole life. I know what stuff should sound like. I can tell when it's just FL Studio, if it's just Fruity Loops. I can tell if it's Fruity Loops mixed with Reason. I can tell if it's Pro Tools. I can tell. And I'm just some chick. I'm just some old chick. But I can tell. And I could hear like this was pure Fruity Loops. And it was absent of so much. And he got mad at me. He got mad at me after he treated my friend that I sent over there like shit. So yeah, I'm glad he's not associated with y'all anymore. That's good. And we would be so happy to come over, D Major and I, and take a tour. We would absolutely love that. Yeah, it's the entitlement shit. Yeah. It gets me every time. And I'm like, I don't want to have to play that game with people, because if we're going to play that game, we're going to really play that game. We don't need that. We don't need that. But Legacy, they went over to the guys went over to Street Legion Studios. Man, Fist Coalition, we appreciate you too, man, because without y'all making all this great music, we wouldn't have a show. Please keep the email fed. Your shit is dope, okay? Your shit is dope. We need more of it. Fill D Major's email with more of your music, please. Okay. But they went over with Legacy. They got to sit with Legacy and have a really great time. And I can't wait till Big V and the guys come back. It's going to be amazing. We're going to get together. We're going to do. And yes, see? Stop playing. That's how it should be. And when Maisela came to me and told me about the interaction between her and Hennessy, like, she showed me the screenshots. I seen the receipts. She showed me the screenshot. So when I talked to Will, I was like, Will, this is kind of inappropriate. Like, he shouldn't be, he's representing you. And he shouldn't be talking to, a female like this. And he shouldn't be talking to any of your clients like this. So I'm glad. Yeah, no egos, because there's enough egos. Even without egos, there's enough egos. But we like to all keep the egos in check and with our expertise and just focus on that, man. The game is wild. The game is wild. You give somebody an inch and they take a mile, and they just think they're the bee's knees without putting much effort in. That's why I like Deacon Rap. Let's just talk about Deacon Rap for a second here. This is why I like Deacon Rap. People say, why do you support the artist the way that you do? Well, when they're working as hard as Deacon Rap works, you support. Because he's out there and he's grinding. You know what this young man did today? He sat here and he educated Big V and the guys on nerdcore music and how popular it is. And so there may be a collab coming between Deacon Rap and Big V. So how awesome is that? And he would be great. He would be perfect. Big V on a nerd song and on a nerd rap. Dude, that would be amazing. And then if he does well on that, we'll have to see if Megaran wants to get him on something. That'd be so great. But all these connections. Yes. We're going back on.
The San Antonio College Student Learning Assistance Center, SLAC Lab, is designed to help students get the most out of their education. The SLAC Lab offers computer workstations, study pods, workshops, and reserved rooms for study groups. Located on the 7th floor of the Moody Learning Center, they are open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Friday, 8 a.m. to 1. More information on the SLAC Lab is online.
Man, that came out so good.
Ready?
See.
KSWAM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite D Major. Cheryl Metal with you.
Man.
Such an experience.
Let's just recap on air real quick. We got 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay. So, the guys were coming out. We get him hooked up with Mr. Will's
Airbnb.
three-story Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
They love it over there. It's great. We have a meet and greet at True North. Beautiful. We head over to Bentley's. Amazing. Then today, they head out to Time Lapse Studio, shoot a little video, and have a photo session with Static TV out there, Mr. and Mrs. Static TV out there. Then they head over to Street Legend Studios and get to sit with Legacy City and absorb all this knowledge. And then they get to come back up here with us after all that. And they loved it. And I love what Big V said, because you were blown away. I was blown away, and I did not know this, that their music first played in San Antonio.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Dude, you guys, that's such huge love. And he's bringing his new EP here to us, to San Antonio, to break his music in the same place where his music was first played.
Yeah, that says a lot.
That says a lot. And I can't wait till they come back. And I hope you all are ready to really have a good time with him, because we're going to do that. We're going to do the day party. We're going to network. We're going to have a blast. I'm so excited. And thank you again to True North. And thank you, Avar the Star, for coming out, and Donnie D and Mr. Will and everybody's support with this. This was just wonderful.
Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. More great music coming up in this last half hour of the show, including music from Nam Nitty, M. Dot and Revelation, Funk Ghost, and Black Lick and Obliv. But right now, San Antonio's own Coca Fair.
Yes!
This is Holy Water. Keep it locked, y'all. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.
And Coco Fair, you guys, is a newer group. And oops, sorry about that. I don't remember one of the guys' names, but it's Jay Green, who goes by Justice Green now, and his partner, and they together are Coco Fair. We're just enjoying them so much. And I'm enjoying my coffee cake, homemade gluten-free coffee cake. If y'all aren't gluten-free, you need to be, if you have pain, you need to be gluten-free, because that will eliminate a lot of the pain. College Radio Directory. The show is on the website on the ksym.org in the archive section for 2 weeks, and it's on spinatron.com for 2 weeks. We are downloading this just to save it, because the whole station is almost complete from the renovation, and one of the things we couldn't do when we first started was to record the shows. So now we can put the thumb drive in and record the show. But if you know how to, say, here's where I don't know shit. I don't know podcasting. I don't know Mixcloud. I don't know where to put our shows afterwards. Like, I have the Going South Magazine YouTube channel where I put, like, when the visuals, I'll put the videos up there, and I have videos up there going back to 2012, earlier than that, I think. But I have, like, so many of our interviews over there with Spice One and Reverie, on YouTube, and it's a Going South Magazine. It's all spelled properly. Okay, then I'll continue to upload over there, since I already got a pretty, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I need more subscribers on the Going South Magazine YouTube channel, but I have all the content over there, so that's where I'm familiar with the most. So I'll go and do that. I'll keep putting it up there. I have some more I need to put on there, and I'm rebuilding the website. I've taken the GoingSouthMagazine.com down, because after 11 years it just wasn't getting the traction that I wanted. And then the words Going South Magazine, somebody pointed out to me that Going South Magazine sounded like a porn name. So then I understood why people weren't going to the website, because they thought it was a porn site. So we're changing it, and it'll be probably either we're gonna change it to either the Urban Suite or Urban Suite SA. I haven't decided, but the site will be revamped into that, and then everything will be back on there and back up. Because the Going South Magazine site was really cool, but it just, nobody was going there because I think they thought it was porn. Anyway, stupid. It's stupid of me for not realizing that in the first place, though. For real, like.
Yeah, things happen. Well, let me wait for it to get done. I'll see if you want to try this. Or
Yeah.
if you don't want anything on it.
Yeah, I like sriracha mayo. In fact, I want to make some of my own sriracha sauce.
That'll be
That would be good because I can, and yeah, I've got peppers, I've got vinegar, and that's the most of it. But, yeah, maybe that's what I will do. I'll just do theurbansweet.com and leave it at that. Because, I mean, everybody's familiar with that name. So, we'll do that. And then I'll just bring it back as that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to have my iPush SA under that too. And look, here's somebody we were just talking about. Shout out to Avar the Star right there. And Avar, thank you again for coming through and meeting the guys, hanging out with them a bit. They were so happy. They were just so happy. They had a great time. And they were talking about you. They loved meeting you. They love meeting Mr. Will and stuff, and as they're going to be back. They're going to be back, and we're going to have a day party that's going to be mixed with networking and their cannabis products and stuff, so you know you're going to be involved with that. So, and instead of looking for a promoter to do whatever, we're all going to do it ourselves. Stephen from Time Lapse Studio said that we can use his studio. I know that Studio 210 will let us have an afternoon, early evening party over there. That would, you know, that's nothing. But we want to do it. We want a mix of networking, R&B, and his CBD products. So that's going to be good. And we're thinking about April-ish. I know he's doing a 420 party out in Kentucky, I believe. So it'll be after 420. So it should be 420. Maybe we can get it for 421. I don't know. I'll have to look at the dates and stuff. But that'll be awesome. And then we definitely like food. We definitely have to have Wayne's Wings and Mark's Outing out there because they like a good burger. So we've got to have Mark's Outing, you know, Legacy. It's only proper. And then obviously Wayne's Wings, Legacy. It's only proper. So yeah, we'll do that. And we got to have Dev Soul sing, of course. You know, because we can't have, you know, the king of R&B out here without having the queen of R&B in San Antonio to sing for him. So, and I know she'll love that. She was actually in on the live earlier. That was really exciting. She was in on the live earlier, so that was cool. Man, look what I did. I made coffee cake, and I brought the guys coffee cake. And so they had coffee cake. I gave them stickers. We had such a good time. They were just raving about what a good time they had, totally and completely. When they went out to Time Lapse, they shot a video while they were there. And then after Time Lapse, they went right over to Street Legend and sat with Legacy. And they loved it. They fucking loved it. Oh my God. That was so cool. That was so cool. That was so cool. I'm so jazzed. Man, Mickey and I are going to be like elevated all night because this all was just so exciting. We love this. We love this so much. Like when Spice One was up here with us, man, food, everything, you know, like it was great. It was great. I think he was up here with us for like 3 hours. And that was really sweet. Yeah. Oh, it's exhausting doing this, but it's so much fun. I think I'm just tired more now because, you know, I'm older, you know. I got here in my 30s. San Antonio kind of wore on me a bit. And so, that's okay though. We put in a lot of work. But see the Spice one, that was in 2019. That's why you missed it. But if you go to the Going South Magazine YouTube channel, it's right there. It's right there. You'll see everything. Dude, and you know what I would love, College Radio Directory? If you could go to the YouTube channel and see if it makes sense to you. See if you go and find it, because I think I may have it like organized wrong. And Stop Playing Studios, you too. Oh my God, I could use you guys' feedback on this. Let me know if I have it set up well. So this is stuff I'm not really good at. I just toss it all up there, and I need to go in there and, you know, arrange some of the videos more and list them. I have so many videos I still need to list. Oh my God, I need a helper. I really do. And with autism, my brain like sketches. So I'll be like hyper focused on something, and then I'll like forget about it for 3 weeks. Like it doesn't exist. I hate that part of it. But yeah, if you would, that would be great. And it's just Going South Magazine, all spelled properly, on YouTube. And I would really appreciate that, you guys, because any feedback on that I could get would be great. And I've got to and this is where I fall short. Editing videos. I don't know how to edit videos. I have over 1,000 videos of raw footage that I've taken, that I've uploaded. I don't know how to edit videos. I've tried learning on YouTube. It doesn't make sense to me at all. And that's the autism. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, it's really frustrating. So I really need to learn, but I need to learn from somebody who can show me hands-on. That's how I learn. You have to show me, and like I have to repeat what you're doing, like on my computer, and watch you do it so that I can learn. It's difficult, and like I'm 58. I need to learn how to edit video already. Okay. I'm really going to look for some help with that. I'm probably going to have to hire somebody, but that's okay. But yeah, oh, so much stuff. You have 4 different editors? Damn. Ugh. See, if I was generating revenue, that would be something, but like you guys are making money so you can pay the people to do that. I would need, I wonder, I always keep thinking, I wonder if a film student would want to like do some work with us, because we could definitely use like an intern. That would help a lot. And Stop Playing Studios, just saying, just putting this out there to you, you should take one of your people and send them to SAC to take the radio, TV, the RTF program, because part of the radio program is getting your own radio show while you're a student. So consider having somebody come and take some classes here and get on the radio. Yeah, I'm gonna ask our head director and see if we can get a student in here. That would be so nice. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to hire a tutor to come and teach me so that I can learn. Because if I have a friend come over, we're going to bullshit too much. But if I hire somebody, I'll be on my best behavior and get it done. Man, next week, we have Soul True, an amazing singer, songwriter coming in, and I'll have to ask Mickey where he's from. I don't remember offhand. And then we have local comedian Tori Poole. Tori Poole is a fucking hoot. This bitch is nuts. We have seen her host burlesque shows, and we've seen her do comedy, and she is fantastic, and I'm so excited to have her up here. And she's also with TPR, Texas Public Radio. So she's, her vibe is going to be on so many different levels. Comedy, real radio, it's going to be dope. Dude, I know. And I've got an iPhone. So, and I see kids and they've edited a video. And I need to figure out how to do this. But yeah, everything pretty much is on YouTube. Oh my God, he brought me food. Oh, that looks good too. I have you research it on YouTube, but I promise you, every video that I saw, I don't get. It doesn't make sense to me. When I take what they say and I try to apply it, it doesn't work for me. So like I can slam you together a website. Thank you. I can put together a website, no problem, with as many videos and pictures and pages as you want. That's not a problem. But then again, I've been making websites since like 94. So I can do that. Yeah, but you're right. It is best for me to delegate it, keep it simple, and have somebody teach me. I need to be the student. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to reach out to some people next week and try to get that done, because I really want to do that. Like, I also want to finish my college education. Like, I've got 4 years in and then dropped it, and that was back in the 80s because I was, what was the major called? It wasn't communication, but it was radio. But at the time, whatever the field was, it changed. And that's when Radio Shack started selling phones and the whole thing changed. And so I stopped, but I want to continue it. I want to continue it here. E-Turn! Everybody needs to follow E-Turn. If you love fabulous hip-hop, you need to follow E-Turn. She is amazing. We spin her music. We've spun her music for so long. I've had the honor of seeing her live a few times. We're about to go back on air.
So how do E-Turn? Hope she's having a great time with Homeboy Sandman on tour out there.
Yes, E-Turn, I hope, D Major says he hopes you're having a good time with Homeboy Sandman. We love him too. Oh my God. I would love to.
KSYM, San Antonio College Radio. This is the Urban Suite. D Major, Cheryl Metal with you. Just gushing. Enjoying.
We're still gushing. Yeah. We're going to be gushing for days.
Yeah, so just bear with us for a while. Hey, y'all, it is about that time for us to get out of here. But remember, for the best variety of music in the Alamo City, keep it locked to KSYM 90.1 FM, or listen to us online worldwide at ksym.org.
And follow us on social media, Urban Suite SA on Facebook and Instagram, Cheryl Metal everywhere. Google me. Google Avar the Star, too. And thank you again to everybody who helped host Big V here. That was so wonderful.
Yes.
And we'll be doing it again.
Oh, yeah, we'll be doing it again.
And remember to vote for us in the Southern Entertainment Awards. All that information will be on our social media. We need your support with this. We want to bring more awareness back to San Antonio on the hip-hop community, and Southern Entertainment Awards is the way to do it.
Yes, indeed. One or two quick notes before we get out of here. One, happy birthday to DJ Mercury.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, Mercury.
Happy birthday, Mercury. He'll be back next week with his mix as we go deep in the trenches with DJ Mercury. So prepare for that. And also next week, not only will we have Soul True coming in from Iowa.
That's where he's from, y'all. Iowa.
With us, but also comedian Tori Poole right here in San Antonio.
Right here. And Tori's a hoot. You'll see the links. Follow them definitely. Wow. Gushing. That was amazing. Big V, Patrick,
Yes.
Bam Bam. Thank you.
Thank you. In fact, I'm going to wrap everything up with a track from Big V. This is Southern MC.
Yes.
Please have a safe week. Stay warm out there, y'all. Sweet dreams, San Antonio. We will see you next week.
Oh, Stop Playing Studios. I would love to come have a meeting next week, or, we could do it either Zoom or we can come in. That would be amazing. Oh, and E-Turn. Shit. I can't. Oh, we got to figure out when to bring you up here. So I have to unfortunately put this on you, whenever you're in San Antonio and you're going to have a Monday night in that mix, give me that Monday night so we can bring you up here and do a live interview with you. It would be such an honor to have you up here. Oh my God.
Stories you can tell. I already know.
The stories, like D Major said, the stories you could tell. And especially now, you're on tour with Homeboy Sandman. What the fuck? You're on tour with Homeboy Sandman. That's bananas. He's so amazing. I think I just got another email from him, or I got another email from him the other day.
Okay.
With new info, and I think there was a song attached and stuff. I'm Anthony, duh. That's so cute. I'm Anthony, duh. Man. Oh, his voice, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're going to get ready and get out of here so we can go home. It's freezing outside. I hope you all have your animals inside because it is way too cold for any of them. Unless you have a nice warming house or something. Thank you. You have an amazing week too. All of you have an amazing week. We will see you next week. Same time, same channel. I'll be live. Watch for updates and stuff. And thank you guys for your support.
Yes.
Thank you.
Without y'all support, we have no show. Simple as that.
There you go. So thank you, and we will see you guys next week.